How social media harms our lives. Ready to boost your English while exploring some truly engaging subjects? You're in the right place. Today, we're tackling a topic that is undeniably interwoven into the fabric of our daily existence, yet one that often carries a hidden cost: social media. Think about it. Most of us wake up and check our phones. We scroll through feeds, see what friends are doing, catch up on news, maybe share a moment of our own. On the surface, it feels like connection, information, entertainment. And indeed, social media has brought incredible benefits, connecting distant loved ones, facilitating movements, sharing knowledge at unprecedented speeds. But beneath that shiny veneer, there's a darker side, a subtle erosion of our well-being that we often ignore. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and honestly examine how social media harms our lives. This isn't about demonizing technology. It's about becoming more aware, more intentional, and more empowered to navigate this digital landscape in a way that truly serves us, rather than diminishes us. We'll explore the various ways these platforms can negatively impact our mental health, our relationships, our sense of self, and even our societal fabric. It's time for a candid conversation about the digital elephant in the room. 2. The illusion of connection, quantity over quality. One of the most alluring promises of social media is connection. We have hundreds, even thousands, of friends or followers. We see snippets of everyone's lives, we send quick likes and comments. But is this true connection? Often, what we gain in breadth, we lose in depth. We trade meaningful, face-to-face interactions, deep conversations, and shared experiences for superficial exchanges. We become spectators of each other's lives rather than active participants. You might know what your friend ate for breakfast, but do you know how they're truly feeling, what struggles they're facing, or what dreams they're quietly pursuing? This illusion can lead to a profound sense of loneliness, paradoxically, in the most connected era in history. We see everyone else's seemingly vibrant social lives, their constant outings and gatherings, and it can make us feel isolated, even if our own real-life connections are strong. It's the classic fear of missing out, or FOMO, amplified to an unprecedented degree. We're constantly comparing our behind-the-scenes reality with everyone else's curated highlight reel, and it leaves us feeling like we're not doing enough, not seeing enough, not being enough. 3. The comparison trap, a constant race to nowhere. Speaking of highlight reels, perhaps the most insidious harm of social media is the comparison trap. Every scroll is an invitation to compare your life, your body, your career, your relationships, your home, your vacation, your children, everything, against the seemingly perfect, often filtered, versions presented by others. We see influencers with perfect bodies, lavish lifestyles, and seemingly effortless success, and we internalize the message that we fall short. We see friends getting promotions, buying houses, getting married, having babies, and we question our own timelines, our own achievements. This constant, often unconscious, comparison fuels feelings of inadequacy, envy, and dissatisfaction. It's a never-ending race where no one truly wins, because there's always someone else whose perfect life is just a scroll away. This isn't just about feeling bad, it actively erodes our self-esteem and gratitude. Instead of appreciating our own unique journey and accomplishments, we're perpetually striving for an external ideal that is often unattainable and, more importantly, not even real. The grass always looks greener through a filter. 4. The addiction loop, designed to keep you hooked. Let's be honest, social media platforms are designed to be addictive. Their entire business model relies on maximizing your engagement and attention. They employ sophisticated algorithms, notification systems, and variable reward schedules, just like slot machines, to keep you scrolling, clicking, and coming back for more. Every like, every comment, every new notification delivers a tiny hit of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. This creates a powerful neurological loop. We associate the platforms with these positive sensations, even if the overall experience leaves us feeling drained or anxious. This leads to compulsive checking, endless scrolling, and a constant urge to see what's new. This addiction isn't harmless. It steals our time, hours that could be spent on productive work, creative pursuits, genuine connection, or simply quiet reflection. It fragments our attention, making it harder to focus on deep work or sustained tasks. It disrupts our sleep patterns as we scroll late into the night. It turns us into passive consumers of content rather than active creators of our own lives. We become trapped in a cycle of craving external validation and fleeting digital rewards. 5. The mental health toll: anxiety, depression, and sleep disruption. The cumulative effect of constant comparison, superficial connection, and addictive design takes a significant toll on our mental health. Numerous studies have linked heavy social media use to increased rates of anxiety, depression, and loneliness, particularly among younger generations. The pressure to present a perfect, curated version of ourselves can be exhausting. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, creates a constant undercurrent of anxiety. Cyberbullying and negative comments can devastate self-esteem. The endless stream of information, both good and bad, can be overwhelming and contribute to a sense of helplessness. Furthermore, the blue light emitted from screens, combined with the stimulating nature of content, severely disrupts our natural sleep cycles. Many of us find ourselves scrolling in bed, delaying sleep, and then waking up feeling unrest and groggy. Poor sleep, in turn, exacerbates anxiety, depression, and impairs cognitive function. It's a vicious cycle where the very platforms we turn to for distraction end up fueling our distress. 6. Privacy and data: you are the product. While we're busy consuming content, the platforms are busy consuming something else: our data. Every click, every like, every search, every interaction is meticulously tracked, analyzed, and used to build a detailed profile of who you are, what you like, what you dislike, and what influences you. This data is then used for targeted advertising, but it goes far beyond that. It's used to predict your behavior, to keep you engaged, and even to subtly influence your opinions. Our privacy is constantly being eroded, often without our full understanding or consent. We trade our personal information and our attention for free services, forgetting that if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. This raises serious ethical questions about surveillance, manipulation, and the future of digital autonomy. Our digital footprint is permanent and growing, and we have very little control over how our personal information is stored, shared, or used by these powerful corporations. 7. Echo chambers and misinformation: dividing and distorting reality. Social media algorithms are designed to show you more of what you already engage with. While this can make your feed feel personalized, it also creates echo chambers or filter bubbles. You are primarily exposed to information, opinions, and perspectives that align with your existing beliefs, reinforcing them and rarely challenging them. This can lead to increased polarization and a diminished capacity for empathy and understanding across different viewpoints. When we only hear what we want to hear, our ability to engage in constructive dialogue and find common ground with those who think differently diminishes. We become more entrenched in our own tribes, viewing others with suspicion or disdain. Compounding this issue is the rampant spread of misinformation and disinformation. False narratives, sensationalized headlines, and conspiracy theories can spread like wildfire on social media, often amplified by algorithms that prioritize engagement over accuracy. This erodes trust in traditional institutions, distorts our understanding of reality. 8. impact on real-life interactions, the decline of presence. Beyond the screen, social media subtly alters our real-life interactions. How many times have you been out with friends or family, only to see everyone glued to their phones, scrolling through feeds instead of engaging with each other? It fosters a culture of constant distraction and a diminished capacity for presence. We're always half present, half elsewhere, checking notifications, capturing moments for social media instead of fully experiencing them. This snubbing someone in favor of your phone, damages relationships and creates a sense of disconnect even when physically together. Furthermore, the reliance on digital communication can atrophy our face-to-face social skills. We become less comfortable with awkward silences, less adept at reading nonverbal cues, and less willing to engage in spontaneous, unscripted conversations. Our ability to truly connect, empathize, and build deep bonds in the real world suffers. 9. The business model: attention as currency. To truly understand how social media harms us, we must understand its core business model. These platforms don't make money by charging us a subscription fee. They make money by selling our attention to advertisers. Our engagement, our time spent scrolling, our clicks, that's the currency. This means their primary objective is not our well-being, our mental health, or our genuine connection. Their objective is to maximize our time on the platform. Every feature, every algorithm tweak, every notification is designed with this goal in mind. They are in a constant battle for our attention, and they employ sophisticated psychological tactics to win it. Understanding this fundamental truth is crucial. It shifts our perspective from viewing social media as a neutral tool to recognizing it as a powerful, profit-driven machine that is actively competing for our most valuable resource, our time and attention. When we're aware of this, we can make more conscious choices about how much of that resource we're willing to give away. 10. Recognizing the signs: is social media harming you? So, how do you know if social media is having a negative impact on your life? It's not always obvious, but there are clear signs to look for. Do you feel anxious or restless if you can't check your phone for an extended period? Do you find yourself comparing your life to others and feeling inadequate? Does scrolling make you feel more lonely or isolated, rather than connected? Do you lose track of time when you're on these apps, often neglecting other responsibilities or activities? Are you constantly checking notifications, even when you're with friends or family? Do you struggle with sleep because you're on your phone late at night? Do you feel a pressure to present a perfect image of yourself online? Do you find yourself engaging in arguments or feeling angry after consuming certain content? If you answered yes to several of these questions, it's a strong indicator that your relationship with social media might be leaning towards the harmful side. Self-awareness is the first step towards reclaiming your power. 11. Strategies for a healthier relationship: reclaiming your digital life. The good news is that you don't have to delete all your accounts and live off the grid to mitigate these harms. It's about building a healthier, more intentional relationship with these platforms. Here are some strategies you can implement. Set boundaries: designate no phone zones or times, during meals, in the bedroom, the first hour of your day, the last hour before bed. Use app limits on your phone to restrict usage. Curate your feed: unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself, that spread negativity, or that don't genuinely add value to your life. Seek out accounts that inspire, educate, or entertain in a positive way. Turn off notifications. This is a game changer. Notifications are designed to pull you back in. Turn off all non-essential notifications, especially for social media apps. Be mindful of your intent. Before opening an app, ask yourself, why am I opening this? What do I hope to gain? If it's just mindless scrolling, choose a different activity. Prioritize real-life connections. Make an active effort to spend time with people face to face. Schedule calls, meet for coffee, engage in shared activities. Nurture your genuine relationships. Practice digital detoxes. Take short breaks, a few hours, a day, a weekend, away from all social media. Observe how you feel. What changes do you notice? Engage actively, not passively. Instead of just consuming, try creating. Share your authentic self, your passions, your insights. Use social media as a tool for expression, not just consumption. Seek professional help if needed. If you feel your social media use is severely impacting your mental health, don't hesitate to reach out to a therapist or counselor. They can provide tailored strategies and support. 12. Conclusion: be the master of your digital domain. Today, we've taken an honest look at how social media harms our lives. We've discussed the illusion of connection, the relentless comparison trap, the addictive nature of these platforms, their impact on our mental health, our privacy, and even the very fabric of our society. But this conversation isn't meant to instill fear, it's meant to empower you. It's about recognizing that you have agency, you have control. You can choose to be a passive recipient of whatever the algorithms feed you, or you can become the conscious architect of your digital experience. Your attention is valuable. Your time is finite. Your mental health is paramount. Don't let these powerful platforms dictate your well-being. Be mindful, be intentional, and reclaim your digital life. Use social media as a tool, not as a master. Thank you for joining me. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the topics that shape our lives. Until next time, be present, be authentic, and be the master of your digital domain.